dear colleagues in ATASP, family, very important resources, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. First of all, I just want to say that I'm sorry for coming late because of a lot of work in the office that I had back to. So I'm sorry for coming late. But now that I've come, I think my opening remark is that this workshop is very important. Infrastructure has some characteristics. First of all, it is very expensive. Very expensive. You use a lot of resources to put down the infrastructure. And infrastructures are meant to last for so many years. And the purpose for it, is to turn around the economy and grow an economy of an area of a nation. So that is why there is need for to maintain it, and manage it very well, so that it can reap its own benefit. For example, if you have a school, you have put down a school, you are expecting this school to stay for about 20 to 30 years. That it means that it's supposed to win about how many generations of students that go to primary school. It will be more than 10, more than 30. So it's very important it should be maintained. And now that resources are very scarce, we have very scarce resources now in the country. In fact, in the approach the world, even in developed countries are now suffering because of our scarce resources. So it is very important that we pay attention and listen to these lectures by our people resource persons and ensure that our infrastructures are maintained and managed very well, so that it can be able to be sustainable, so that we can be able to reach its value and improve our own economy. Thank you very much.
Classification of irrigation canal. We look at the classification of irrigation canals. Irrigation canals can either be classified in this canal and the canal line to this canal line.
climate change that we are undergoing, now designers are thinking of climate resilient infrastructure. So most of the design code, for those designers, most of the design code now, we are working with mild conditions, this and changing to severe. So the factors that they are using are changing. So profession has given you everything you need in terms of what needs to equip you to be able to know, okay, this is the type of maintenance I want to do, this is what I need to do, what I require. But listen very well. If you are an engineer, whether mechanical, civil, electrical, we are in the build environment, you will find yourself in 3 or 4 places. One, whether you are in the academic, where you give knowledge, you train engineers, for them to be executors and implementers, or you be the maintenance, your work is purely maintenance. If you go to the United States, there is a complete, what do you call it, director of maintenance infrastructure. Yes. Or you find yourself in the consultancy service that is in practice, where you design, supervise, and do other things. But there is something that I need to chip in, linking to what the professor has just said. This is just my contribution, because maybe tomorrow I will be here or I will not be here. I have a lot of things to do. Number one, maintenance system, component of a good maintenance system. I know maybe the professor will say maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow I will not be here. So I say, let me decide to actually chip in before I go. Number one, I say, maintenance, because when he was talking, I was putting in down something to say, okay, this could be my contribution from his lecture. It's from his lecture that I picked these things, not from England. So I say, maintenance system, component of a good maintenance system. This is very good. Number one, I say, define your maintenance objective and targets. What do you want to achieve? He told you about this issue of home maintenance, this and a lot of sub-components. You have to, number one, define your maintenance objective and targets. That is number one thing. Number two, you have to define your KPIs, that is key performance indicators, and the MTTR, minimum time to restore. If you are working on the mechanical electrical system that generates revenue, definitely you have to agree what are the minimum time to restore when there is a system failure. And you have to categorize this MTTR into the following categories. I'm telling you this from experience. When I was in telecoms, this is what we did, because I was in charge of regional manager and maintenance in Northwest. So I'm telling you from what is happening, standard industry best practice. So when you define your KPIs and your MTTR, let's say you have about 5, I'm just giving a practical example now. You have one site in Maitama that carries about 5,000 traffic. You have one in maybe in Yanya that carries about 3,000. And you have one in Kuje that carries about 2,000. And these 3 sites all fail at once. They are not working. The people cannot make calls. It is now hitting hard on the revenue base of the company. As the regional maintenance manager or engineer, whatever you are, the business department will just start calling you, my friend, this side, because I don't see what we see what is happening. So what do you do as a maintenance officer or a maintenance engineer? How do you prioritize this? So when you are defining a KPIs, the site in Maitama should be a platinum site because it's generating more revenue and you have high network individuals living there. The site in Yanya should be a gold. You understand? A gold site. Of course, it is a mixture of different types of people that are living in Yanya. You have the individual family and the rest. So you also divide the KPI. Then you have my people there. You can put them on front side. You understand? The revenue that is generated cannot be compared to all this side. So now, if you are defining your MTTR, you will not allow this site to go down for maybe 1 hour. You will repair it. You will repair it between 1 hour. That is will be your MTTR. So if you are signing contract with contractors, if this site goes down between 1 to 1 hour, if you don't bring it up, I will charge you so amount. Then the site in Yanya, is 2 to 3 hours. You can be able to restore that site back to work. Then the site in Kuje, maybe you can take 4 hours. So that is what if you are defining, depending on the nature of the equipment you are working or the civil infrastructure component that you are working. So you define your KPI and MTTR. Then 3, establish your SLA, the service level agreement. Whether you are doing it in-house, because in a good organization, you see, there are what they call internal customers. You have somebody maybe in another department that service you to also service another department. So you have to establish, and if you want to go out, maybe you have an external contractor that that also delivers service. You have to establish a SLA, service level agreement. If you fail to do this, I will charge you. If you do this, you get this just service, just like contract agreement. But in network operations and maintenance, they call it service level agreement. Then number 4, you need to define your scope of maintenance work and deliverables. What are you maintaining? What work do you want to do? You have to do that one. Then you have to develop your maintenance budget. You develop your maintenance. So you look at within your department organization, because there is a global budget, and each department is expected to develop its own budget, so that from there you can be using it to do your maintenance activities. That one you have to do it. Then you have to define the type of maintenance to be carried out or required. And that's what the professor gave you. All type of maintenance in this one that is required, it is there. So it is for you when you define your maintenance deliverable. Then you look at those maintenance and which one do you want to use? Which one do you have defined it for you? So it is for you now to read and get it in your head. This is the type of maintenance I want to do. Then you have to define your maintenance frequency, cycle, and strategy. When you do monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, quarterly, yearly, all this you are defining, you are saying all there. You understand? And then the strategy. Are you going to be doing in-house, direct labor, or you are outsourcing? These are some of these things you have to put it. Well, I'm saying it here because tomorrow you can find yourself as a maintenance manager, maintenance director somewhere, maybe if you live at home. Then operation management. All these are pre-contracts. I mean, these are what you develop. If you want to get a consultant or you want to get a service provider, you want to do it in-house. Then after this one now, there is what they call operation management. The maintenance system has been established. It is up and running. How do you manage the maintenance? How do you manage it? One, there is what they call, you establish the NOE, Network Operation Center. But this is very expensive. It's only big companies that do that one. What I mean by Network Operation Center is just like you are watching a movie. All your assets, you watch it just like a command and control center. You see this one, this is the problem with this one, this is just like he has actually itemized from this speaker, you define it. If it first it will show you red, there is a problem. So you have to actually establish it if it's an organization. But if it's not a big organization, you establish what they call health step. With this our technology, the use of technology, you can use WhatsApp group. You can open a WhatsApp group, maintenance WhatsApp group to be able to